Hello, hello, hello. How are you? I hope you're doing well. If you're watching YouTube, you can catch us live at twitch.tv/talksmout2. And if you are watching YouTube and would like to see, maybe like, maybe comment, maybe subscribe. If you don't see, feel free to leave a dislike, and so do I. Either way, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and let's get into this. Alright, Alright, we got sound. I was fast enough. Let's get the game up and rolling. Rolling. You know. There's something to drink. Alright. Dude. Decided not to work. There we go. Sorry. Let's see where we left off. Yeah. Well, it sounds probably gonna be a little loud. Let me fix that. I mean, it's not horrible because it's you know what it is, but still. Alright, well, this will load eventually, you know? Loading. Do. Alright. Oh yeah, I think it's a shovel that's broken, if I remember correctly. Mace! Reggie. Alright, where's the other guy? He just disappeared. Well, I think he got out? I wasn't paying enough attention. I hear him. Alright, let me get out my handy dandy capture crate. You can stay out here for a minute. Cause like I can hear him. You do you. It sounds more so I'm left to assume he must have somehow gotten out. Yeah, I do need to go down there. Where'd he go? Well, at least out of the two pets, it's the unnamed one, you know? There you are. There we go. Got him. You thought you would escape, but you won't. Yet you, I need to know what I need to tame you. For tests. You just need a pepper? I mean, sure. Where'd you go? Yeah, you guys will flip out, but you in a second will no longer flip out. Boom. Come on. Dang. Alright. Let me take our lovely double capture crate. Head on out. Head on over and we see if this guy will, or if it's just still having issues with tamed. Yeah, it's still there. I'm sure I can eventually figure it out, but for now, let's just test this grill. You exist. I'm running around with a lot of junk. Because I wanted specific things. What was it that I wanted that I think I got? Alright, petals. For the stuff. Yeah, the curtains. Yeah. Yeah, the curtains. We have curtains. And each floor is, well, floor. It does have a floor. It does have a... I don't know. The ability to be furnished. But I'm gonna probably not. But then some, like, basic furnishing. Because I've got so much I want to get done. Kinda, like, we've got this. I mean, I do think I'm going to cut down this one because I think this is too close. But I kind of actually like the idea of having some of these kind of over here. And then it can have buildings and stuff as well. And it's all great. Which I already knew, but... At some point, what I really need to figure out... is how to get these trees... Like, do I need more dirt? What do I need to do? I just kind of want to use the roots to my advantage. But maybe it's like it needs 2 dirt deep or something? I wonder if it's something like that. Because it's not about dirt around it. That's going to be the thing to test there. But I really don't want to spend too much dirt because there really isn't a great way to replace the dirt. So, yeah. I guess I'll be... figuring that one out. Honestly, what I probably really need to do is go on an adamantite search just to get a whole bunch. There it is, right? Yeah. Gather enough, return home, boom. For like a couple... I have a little bit, but... for on this large scale of a clear out, that's gonna need quite a bit more. Yeah, I know. I'm not... Just do your thing. By the way, I do need to empty my... This is working. Which is nice. Just leave the mushrooms out and let them grow. And then you can use it later. For your own purposes. Best way to go about it. Alright, dirt's not gonna be easy. Hmm. Alright, everywhere I've dumped blocks. I realize no matter what I do, I'm not gonna have enough room. I really was hoping that the oak would have grown or would grow, because I do need the wood. But I suppose I could just cut down several trees that I was already planning to cut down and then go use that. I do kind of hope the small campfire will... I don't know if it is available, but as far as I could tell, it's not. I do hope it eventually will be. It's just way too useful. Alright, we need chests. Probably just gonna go for the crude ones. They're cheap. They're easy. They're simple enough. As I said, I don't really need these trees. I want the trees down here to be more fanciful, I guess. I like the way that these look. They feel, and the willow kind of as well, but I just kind of like that more, implication, I guess. Alright, I was gonna say, this should be oak. Alright, and I have run out of room. Alright, since I know for a fact this isn't going to be anything over here, I think I'm just gonna quickly, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, so was I able to pick them up? I guess I was. I'll just leave those here for now. For anything I don't really feel the need for, I can keep this actually. That I know I have like no room for. Alright. There we go. That should do that. I do need to go sleep as well, but I'm gonna go grab the rest of that wood real quick. Like I said, I think what I want to do is I want to go grab all the good little pockets of type that I can find. Mind you, I have to be very careful about it and all that, but I don't feel like dying, but other than that... Oh wait, this will go here as well, because this is more... Like I said, I'm just gonna collect. Alright. And then we'll do that, because then I can gather more tools and do more things. I do question why the only shovel we can seem to make is, like, iron. I got through, I was like, maybe? No, that's just how it is. Alright. Alright. So you can see with tools, it's like, I've got the iron, and then this is the cobalt hatchet and pickaxe. And each one has like a pickaxe and axe variant, sword variant, weapon. Although, but not a shovel. It's a little weird, if I'm being totally honest. So, who knows? Well, but especially since everything else that gets added has been having the variants added. I still have sticks on me. Oh well. Yeah. That's kind of how I feel. It's just kind of less, actually, I should probably do it like this so I can actually see. I was just trying to go through what I've got. Oh, I do need to clear out my... Oh, there went that. Alright, I don't know. Yeah. I think I'll leave the dirt here. In this. Again, its initial purpose, for the most part, really isn't going to be what it's used for at this point. I mean, the flowers maybe, but, like... I mean, in general? Oh, I do need a quick as well... Because that is getting low. There we go. Oh, good. Yeah, you head over there, so I don't accidentally open the door on you. I need things I need. I need the ability to make the... I need to make another fishing, because I keep going to it. First things first as well, though. Let's just check. Did it work? No. Oh, but I forgot to put this in here? No. But I don't see the guy, and he should be in here. Okay, maybe I'll give it a minute just to see. Because the dude's not in here, even though he should be. Pretty sure I released him in here, so maybe he's in the hen house. I don't know the eggs it'll be. What I might try doing as well for each of these guys. Just to see if anything happens with it. To kind of try and reset them a little bit. So I think it's gonna work? No. No, I don't. Let's try to see if the squirrel died. Or if it is in, because I do remember that it was the case that they would be in there. And again, I kind of go with, I kind of hope that we will have an ability to actually use the trap. Oh, yep, okay, so that did work, and he's over there now. Nice. bees. The trough. Because, I mean, it'd be nice to not just be a decorational item, to be able to, like, feed the animals and, you know, encourage, I don't know. Maybe automatic production. That might work. Probably not. Hello, Tomas. Fair enough. I mean, that's Twitch in a nutshell, so I understand. Alright, I'm on a search for adamantine. Not here. I know not in, like, here. I'm gonna leave this area. I was just going this way. Oop, I don't know what I just ran into. I know it was bad. Oh, it's just one of these guys! I do wonder... Oh, that's not good, though, because that... Yeah, because you got a gun. Actually, I wish I could take your gun. I don't think I can, though. I hope that does become a thing. Yet. Ooh, we don't want to see by that guy. That guy do be bad news. We don't need to bid. Yes, April Fools. That was close. Those guys are terrifying. Although I do question the ability of their meat specifically, but you know, whatever. I'll take it. Also, now that I think about it, what I probably should do instead of what I am doing is I should have probably gone down into the cave. I'm pretty sure there's some indication there. Anyway, I'm gonna try and collect enough to just kinda... make, I guess, a few pickaxes, hopefully. Is my goal... Can we tame you? That's actually a question. I mean, you guys are very... I'll take the fire. Nah. Nope. Nope. I could try and tame it. I mean, this isn't really useful for anything because it's just not, This stuff is, though, I believe, because I think this is a cobbled... Yeah, so this can actually be used to make stuff now. I would say a little bit of it wouldn't be bad, although it's not great for my pickaxe. But it's fine. Ooh, there's another lump of the good stuff. Anyway. But nah, I don't really... Like, I enjoy seeing the stuff, like, for April Fool, but I'm not very good at, you know, the whole fooling part, so I just don't bother. I... Okay... So I'm basically, I think, holding 2 pickaxes. Because I'd also like to be able to make some more, like, actual, maybe not the armor. I do like using thorium armor. I know that this armor would be better for overall damage, but I don't like poison. And I decided I'd rather take more damage overall than have to deal with poison ever, you know? Well, really ever. I mean, obviously there's some dealing with still, but it's nowhere near the level of anything else. So maybe I make a new sword. Maybe. I actually don't even know if I can. I think I can. But I can make a new sword, and I can make... maybe daggers, too. A potion. I could make a better shield, technically, I think. Or maybe I don't want to. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. Sorry, I had to double check. But as I remembered, it doesn't do anything. Things I hope for in future updates. I hope for, not that guy. Shovel. The variations of shovels. Like I've said before, most of it has been slowly, like, you know, just because I'm more decorational and stuff, I know. Explore, gather my things, or find out what I want, and then from there. Ow. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, I just started the shovel thing at this point. I'm kind of left with the only tools, including those that have been introduced after the it. It still only has one variant. It's the shovel. It feels a little frustrating where I'm like I kind of sort of get it, but not really. Come here. Anybody else here to challenge me? You know what? We can make iron out of that, so that's pretty good. I was expecting some form of enemy. At some point, this absolutely, hopefully, will get... obviously, that's a story-related one, so that's probably not going to happen for a really long time. Being realistic there. Oh, you know what? We could hunt a musketeer. If we're careful. Oh, never mind. He's just a... Dude, you're going in the lava. I'm not going to deal with you. I'll just give up. Like, come on. If I'm gonna waste my life on that on its own. I mean, I have to have been over here, but apparently I did not loot, which I'm disappointed with myself for not looting properly. I mean, these are hay bales too. Which, well, easy enough to make, are still kind of not, like, cheap. They require rope. Why can I not make it up? There we go. Which is ironic. It'd be like, the hero is stealing things. What if they even find its own chunk? Hey! What? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know, sir. Irrational stuff. Hey. All this broccoli. Alright, no, honesty, it is just kind of dangerous to try and go that way. Or I could just go around like this, I guess. Try and figure out what was I looking at. And that's a lot of crystals there. I guess. Oh, the road's behind me. It's probably lava. I don't know, I love the music. I think it's my favorite part. I'll just grab this iron too while we're here. Just go around. Alright. Hello. Boom. Boom. 3 hits, you're out. And I'm out of energy. But that's how that works. Alright. I'm curious if eventually it gets to the point where even if you were to repair it, it would only give you like 1 point of Dura. see, we've got now. We got about 75 almost. Well, no, we've only got about 53. What am I saying? We only have about 53. So, but 53 is good. 53 is better than nothing, right? I can go in and then just kind of... Let's see, I think with 53 I can make like 3 pickaxes. See what else what I can make with it. I could make a sword, which I do think I want. Maybe a set of daggers. Make an axe. The point where that'd be nice. Being realistic here. I know I do already have some, but I think there's other things as well that I'll either have later to make with it. Although, as I've said before, I do intend to eventually start a new world. But I just want to wait enough updates that it's worth it to do so. You know what? Whatever. Yeah, they do tag team more. Well, they're not supposed to be the ones that do that. Come here. I mean, luckily shields like have no Dura, so honestly, that's not bad. I mean, it would be if... And I do gotta repair my equipment eventually, mind you. And other things, and that's just how that is. Oh, hello, Lost! How are you? So have you seen some of the things that they've changed lately with Hytale, the last update? I was curious. I'm happy. Religion or race, rather. I mean, how are you? Sorry, I was just collecting some adamantine, or however you pronounce it. Fair enough. Fair enough. These are not what I want. Like, I want old, ancient, blah blah blah, but I do not want ancient cobwebby ones. I want the non-cobwebby ones. Ah. So they've done some changes to things and added a whole bunch of blocks as well. Honestly, they're good changes. They're not bad changes. They're good changes. I can head back and show. But for example, I don't know if you knew, but the flower, the blood leaf, the blah blah blah, the blood rose, all those. Those are now they are crafted in a different way. Where are we? Am I near home? I don't think I am. I have to just turn around. I could just head home that way. As I said, I was just here for stuff. Collect a little bit more on the way back. For example, just different blocks have gotten some block sets. And stuff like that. It doesn't... Without being where I need to be to show, I cannot really show well. The more nifty new stuff. Fair enough. Alright, alright. I think I saw some adamantine over here real quick to snag for myself. And once I've snagged it, I will probably head back. Oh, I think I just went in a circle. Yes. I know where I need to go, so it's fine. As I said, if I see any good stuff, I will grab good stuff. Oh, right. Yeah, I should practice fighting these things some more. Okay, so... boom. Although they will probably get an update. I do, she just doesn't like the look of it. It doesn't match her aesthetic sense. She might like it in like 2 or 3 years, but right now she just doesn't like it, and I'm going the wrong way. How am I going the wrong way? How bad am I with directional stuff that I do this to myself often? I agree, but at the same time, I can acknowledge... Oh, we've got new trees as well. Well, not really new, but all trees have saplings now, basically. I do hope they leave it that way, because it's so nice. It doesn't really ruin, like, gameplay or anything. Oh, there's a spot. There's a reason why not to get it. I'm the right way, right? No, I need to go that way. But I'll still go this way first. Try to get more over this way. But, so you can actually look at what all the trees look like, which is nice. Because it was frustrating that I was like, I couldn't kind of take them with me. And now, I can't take them with me, but I can find them, or I can, like, create them. I imagine it will be adjusted again somewhat, but it's not really game-breaking, because what is it really used in that way? It's just nice because so many of them didn't have a way to gain more. Now every type of tree has the ability to gain more. Sorry, I gotta stop for this stuff because this is what I'm here for. Good stuff. Although whenever they add, because I don't think Mithril's in the game yet, but whenever that happens, I mean, that's gonna be... Yep, all my pickaxes, they gotta be made out of that stuff. I'm going the right way, right? Yes. Cool. Probably not on this world. I have already got too much I'm working on already. The reason I needed, stuff. Oh, hello. You? I already have you, clearly, but still. Oh yeah, they now poof. All enemies now poof. Not like it's like the most fancy thing. I mean, for the moment I've been working on trying to just kind of... Also, just for a nice thing, you can't just like be sent right back anymore. If you get sent through, if you go through. So no more like going back and forth until you finally figure out your way out. An example of good things is here. Now you can craft all these seeds here, and you don't need to find the recipes. You just get them. You just have to unlock the table. It's so nice. No, you don't get to come out. I need to sleep. Actually, at first I need to dump stuff in the cooker. And I'm just realizing I had a bunch of stuff already in the cooker. And that was already part of the game. That is because I refurbished a mine shaft. Building. Now, what I've been working on is elsewhere. I need to do more research on how trees work. But, why does it look like there's fire sparks? Yeah, I am nervous. Because fire sparky be bad, because there is now fire spread. Oh, it's probably that. Probably that. Yeah. I mean, I also have gold here, but that's not really important. Oh yeah, all dyes can be crafted using stuff. Oh look, this is one of the trees I grew now. I mean, it's a nice tree. Look at that tree. Now you can grow them. It's just a lot of quality of life stuff, which is nice. Yeah. That's a willow. My favorite ones are over here, though, so far. Still nothing. I need to figure out how oak trees now work. Because they don't work the same way they did. Oh, this is more where I've been working. Trying to break that down. That lump there. Things over here. But these, look at them. Look at the tree. Camphor trees. Are they burning? Oh yeah, also you can put food down. So that's not too important. And we also have new building blocks in the form of new truck type variants. You can see I used these. And these can just stick wherever now. Before you had to put them, it had to be like connected to the floor, but now they don't, so that's nice. That's been fixed up. Those are all little things. Also, I do know proximity chat kind of style talking has been added to the game, so that's a thing. That was the big focus of this update. The blocks, trees, and stuff were kind of tacked in on like the last thing right before they updated. Altogether they added 500 new blocks. About half of them are in survival, half of them are in creative, or, well, half of them are creatives only. Because people were asking for some cyberpunk elementy stuff, and so they gave it to them, but did not feel it fit the aesthetic of the main game, and are trying to decide what will and won't, from what I know. So some of them still probably will come, like I'm gonna guess the copper pipes, and maybe the modern banner variants, if I had to guess. But they're not in the game yet. Or in this part of the game, because this is just plain old adventure mode. But cool. You could also tame animals. I don't know if you knew about that. That's been in the game a while. About That's the last update. Let's see. I know they have technically fixed all the... I need to figure out... Oh. Yep, okay, I fixed my chickens. You need to get down. How did you get up there? How? Yeah, how? You belong out here. So we have all our animals. And the only one scared of us is the penguin, my mouse, and my meerkat. Because I cannot tame them. As of now. Don't know about in the future? Who knows? At the very least, the mouse probably will become tameable. A lot of people let the fox become tameable. This guy's just a pain in the butt. Anyway, I mean, I've just done a few small building things on this world. Like this over here, I built this. Pretty plain, boring. Then we got our way through. And then eventually what I want to do is I actually want to clear out some of that probably as well, but I want to flatten this. Make a town in here. That's going to take time. And resources. And of course, pickaxes. Which is why I need to get a bunch of adamantite. So I can make pickaxes. Because apparently my initial plan was use trees. Use the trees only sort of kind of worked. Didn't really work. Although I guess technically the amber tree did work, didn't it? So maybe I'd try using those, because they didn't need to be, like, deep or anything. And I do like how they look. They look like bread. It's a little burnt. Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. You can kind of see where I have been working so far a little bit. Like here, you can see the gatehouse. All that. And I built a wall here. It's not very fancy, but it's there and all that. The intention is to have one more way in and out of the city over here, potentially. Or rather into a greater area, then I'll probably make more traditionally walled off over here. It'll be more farming sector. This will be completely blocked off. I've started work, you can see here. Just a little. And I gotta do over here as well. I'll probably follow the shape like this. And then we'll have the area that's up top. Probably be something as well. More like a fort. Fair enough. Yeah, these just don't want to grow. It's kind of annoying. I'm not entirely certain if it's like... I don't know what it is. It just doesn't. Buna says hello. I've tried every variation. I know that there's some variation to the dirt. I don't know what the variation specifically has to be. Thank you. The idea is it's meant to be a town that's naturally encased. Like the defenses are natural for the most part. We have a few things like the gatehouses and stuff to kind of just block off a few areas, but overall, that it would be kind of like with hello kitty, like with Hytale in Breath of the Wild. Is the idea. And I also want the trees to be different, so that's why I'm kind of going with the bees. Because I like the wood, for one. And I really like how they come out on the surface. So there's that. What are they called again? I know what they're called normally, but streamer brain. I've got the wood over here, so I can go double check. Yeah, camphor. I just like how it looks. It would also smell really nice. Sonia, what do you want? Honey, I haven't even been going for an hour. What are you doing? But no, that's kind of where I like stylistically, but basically what I have to do is clear out things as well. So as I said, for example, this here does gotta go. I think, right? It's this one. Because it is taking up a lot of prime real estate. Let's see here. Could go to buildings. Which is not great. I'm not gonna fully clear out this. Mostly I don't, but I want to clear out these as well. Again, the idea would just be to kind of have more town. And, I mean, you can see, because they've added variants to the blocks for chalk specifically, I can even have it where they're just literally using what they have around them for their stuff. So I really like these new blocks. Like I said, tacked on at the end. Which was really funny, because it was like 3 days before Minecraft Live. And I mean, maybe it was intentional, maybe it wasn't, but it definitely left an impression. And what I like is that so far they have not corrected where if you jump and you're just far enough away as you start your jump, you can go up 4 blocks. Honey, stop it. I love you too, but no. No. Cat is so clingy. Alrighty. Why are you like this? To be clear, the reason why I haven't just put him down is because he's literally holding on. Yeah. With his little claws, and it hurts to try and pull him off of me. No. Honey, I love you, but no. No, I love you, though. I do. Alrighty. But it's true. It's nice. I was mostly expecting the update to just be the stuff, because it made sense. So I was like, yeah, I mean, it's a little frustrating, kind of, but not really. Alright. We're giving up on Oak. Oak isn't working. I'm going to... Alright, go sleep. I'm just being honest, it's just kind of how it ended up going. Alright, I'm gonna go try getting some amber trees, actually. Going a little bit in a few different areas, because those, like I said, I do like... I mean, that's fun. I know I stream in the middle of the night. That's just how it goes. Alright, but yeah, you can see we've got all these different saplings now, just to kind of show real quick. You actually can see all the actual variants of wood, which is kind of cool. I do like the blue fig. I like the amber. Did the amber actually... Ricky, please stop. They're quick to grow. Alrighty. And they look like toast. They really make me hungry. Luna, I don't know what you want. And I just fell because I'm being like... Yep. Yeah. Okay, so you just wanted to get me, try and get me killed. Okay, good to know. Thanks, cat. You're so Amazing. Alright, we're gonna test this again with these. I'm only gonna do 3 though. I do like these though. I really do like these. I mean, I already knew I did like them kinda, sorta. But, I mean, they really are nice. Really and truly. As I've said, now if only we could get some explosive for demolition purposes. Cause I don't want to go into creative mode just to, like, destroy all this. That'd be annoying. It feels silly. Oh, because pretty much this whole time I have played it. Yeah, I have not actually done creative mode. The one time I even thought about it, I couldn't even figure out how to get what I wanted, so it didn't work. Alright, but it takes 1 day, so these should be fast enough. I am going to kind of cut these back, because I think the chalk probably is in the way a little bit. But luckily, it only takes 1 day, so I can figure out if it's just that I'm doing something wrong. And mind you, I can't check the map again being lovely and different until, like, for a while. Because it doesn't like that. Or rather, it doesn't really know how to figure that out. Then you can see it thinks the trees are still there. I have to, like, leave and come back. But I don't feel like it, because it's really not that important. Alright. So we have chalk. Like I said, I do kind of want... I think I'm going to cut down... I want this one to stay, I think. Or maybe I want this one to move back some. I kind of want to move both of them back. Once I have a place for them. Because they also are low. Well, this one's low. This one's not low, but, you know. And these were grown specifically to get wood, so it's fine. But yeah, grab some dirt. I also gotta get some, road. Alright. Gotta clear it all out. Alright, I'm gonna probably want to turn here, so let's just put the chalk in place as it is here. Up to, like, here. And then it could be kind of a more gentle turn, hopefully. Probably not that gentle, but you know what I'm saying, I hope.